So as I told you that when two mating hyphae belonging to two different strains, they attach with each other, so they come to each other, so their tips will attach with each other, so the plasmogamy will occur. That is the union of two protoplasts. After plasmogamy, the another phenomena will occur, that is called karyogamy. Karyogamy is the union of two nuclei afterward plasmogamy, when the protoplasts of the two mating hyphae they attach with each other, so the wall of contact will dissolve and the nuclei present in them will fuse with each other. So the fusion of two opposite nuclei, this phenomena, this step is called karyogamy. Now you see that both nuclei, they are diploid in number. They are diploid in number. So n plus n, it give rise to 2n. That is, a diploid structure will be formed. This diploid structure is called zygote. And then this zygote give rise to a spore-like structure which is called zygospore. Zygote give rise to a thick-walled resistant structure. This is called zygospore, which is the characteristic type of sexual spore in the member of zygomycota, and hence it's got its name from the zygospore, that is zygomycota. Zygo means zygospore, the characteristic type of sexual spores produced in the member of zygomycetes. The member, they are called zygomycetes. So zygospores will be produced, and this zygospores is a diploid structure. Soon what? It will germinate. It will germinate to produce what? An erect branch that is called sporangiophore. Sporangiophore, erect branch. Then sporangiophore will produce a globose structure at its tip that is called sporangium. Inside sporangium, many spores will be produced. Initially these spores, they are diploid spores, but soon meiosis occurs, because meiosis is the third step of sexual reproduction in fungi. So what will happen? Meiosis will occur, and these spores will called muspores. Muspores mean that is haploid spores because they are produced as a result of meiosis. So that is why they are called muspores. Before meiosis they are diploid spores, but after meiosis, reduction, division, these spores become haploid in nature. So that is why they are called muspores. After their maturation, the wall of the sporangium will be burst, and these spores will be liberated from the sporangium and fall on suitable substratum to produce a new mycelium. And this mycelium will always be haploid in nature. So in this way the fungi will complete its life cycle. So this is all about the zygomycota. I repeat, zygomycota, they are called conjugating fungi because conjugation will occur between two haploid nuclei after the plasmogamy, then karyogamy, then meiosis. So because of the conjugation, which is a type of sexual method, these fungi, they are called conjugating fungi. The member are also called zygomycetes. They are also called zygomycetes. Zygomycete, they are the name of the member, and the name of the division is zygomycota, which include lower fungi. Lower fungi are those fungi in which mycelium is aseptate, cenocytic. The zygomycota include what? Parasitic member, which are the causative agent of what? Different plant diseases, and some are saprophyte, which obtain their nourishment from what? Dead organic matter. The zygomycota produce a characteristic type of what? Spores. One of the sexual spores is called zygospore. So because the production of zygospores, they are given the name is zygomycota. One of the common example of zygomycota is Rhizopus, which is commonly known as black bread mold. We will discuss about Rhizopus stolonifer, which is a type of what? Rhizopus species. Stolonifer is the species name, Rhizopus is the generic name. How it completed life cycle, how it reproduce. So as I told you, fungi produce by spores. Spores may be asexual spores, spores may be sexual spores. So here in the case of what? Rhizopus complete its life cycle by two methods, that is asexual method and sexual method. In asexual method, sporangia, they are produced from the mycelium. When mycelium matures, so it produces sporangiophore, erect branches at the tip of sporangiophore. Sporangia will produce. Sporangia is a spore bearing structure. Inside in the sporangia, many spores will produce, and these spores in the case of Rhizopus, they are black in color, hence got the specific name, that is black bread mold. Black bread mold because it can be seen on the decaying and rotting bread and starchy material. And in this way, spores will be liberated and new mycelium will form after germination of these spores. In sexual method of reproduction, the two opposite mating hyphae will come close to each other. They will dissolve the wall of contact. So this process is called plasmogamy because this is the first step involved in the sexual reproduction in fungi. After plasmogamy, karyogamy will occur because the tip of the hyphae contain nuclei in them. One belong to one species, the other belong to another species. So after plasmogamy, the second step will be karyogamy, that is the union of two opposite nuclei. The result will be a zygote, a dip-like structure, which is actually a type of what? Sexual spores, which is called zygospore. Zygospores is a thick-walled resistant structure in between the two tips of the hyphae belonging to two opposite species. Then this zygospores will germinate and it will produce what? Sporangiophore, erect branches. Then sporangiophore produce a globose structure which is called sporangium. Inside in the sporangium, many diploid spores will be produced, but soon meiosis will occur and these spores will become haploid spore. That is why it got its specific name, that is meiospores, because meiospores are those spores which are produced as a result of meiosis. After maturation, these spores will be liberated after the rupturing of sporangium and spores will fall on suitable substratum, then get germinated to produce a new mycelium to repeat its life cycle there. And in this way, reproduction in the Rhizopus stolonifer will be completed. So this is all about the zygomycota. I hope so you understand zygomycota properly. Now we will discuss about what? Another group of what? Fungi, that is the Ascomycota. Second group of fungi is Ascomycota. Ascomycota, the member they are ascomycetes, just like zygomycota, the member of zygomycetes. Ascomycota, name of the division, the member of ascomycetes, the member are called ascomycetes. Ascomycota, they are commonly known as sac fungi. Sac fungi, just like the zygomycota, they are known as conjugating fungi because conjugation is a type of what? Sexual method in which the two opposite gametes, they conjugate with each other for the transfer of what? Genetic material. In this way, Ascomycota, they are called as sac fungi. What they are sac fungi? due to the production of what? Sac-like structure, spore-bearing structure, which look like a pouch or sac-like structure. So because of the production of what? Sac-like fruiting body or spore-bearing structure, these fungi, they are called sac fungi. Ascomycota, sac fungi. This is the common name of this group. Remember, they are called ascomycetes. Now, ascomycetes, they are very important because it includes half of the fungi. Half of the fungi belong to this group. There are about 1 lakh species of fungi, and half of the fungi out of 1 lakh species belong to Ascomycota. So from this you can imagine the importance of this group, that it includes half of the total fungi. Almost 50,000 to 60,000 species of fungi belong to this group. They include parasites as well as saprophytes. Parasites mean parasitic member which get its nourishment from its living host, that is mostly from plants. Plants, they are the host of these fungi and causing different diseases, that is peach leaf curl disease, powdery mildew disease, etc. And some are saprophytes which obtain their nourishment from dead organic matter present in a substratum, because this is the nature of fungi that they secrete different types of enzyme, and these enzymes dissolve the nutrient present in the substratum, and then with the help of its mycelium it absorbs those nutrients and utilizes it for its growth. So ascomycetes include parasite as well as saprophyte. And also some of the ascomycetes, they are very beneficial for the human beings in the form of what? In the form of penicillium and yeast. Penicillium is the source of what? That is a wonder drug, that is penicillin, a wonder drug and antibiotic which is obtained from penicillium. Yeast, which is known as baking yeast, fermenting yeast or budding yeast, that is bakery industry or baking industry is mostly dependent upon the yeast, that is Saccharomyces cerevisiae is the scientific name. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is the scientific name of yeast. Yeast is commonly known as budding yeast, baking yeast and fermenting yeast, because they have a important role in the baking and fermentation process, and by fermentation process carbohydrate is converted into ethanol plus carbon dioxide. So what is the characteristic feature of ascomycetes? So let's talk about its reproduction. By reproduction we mean life cycle reproduction. As I told you that most of the fungi reproduce by spores. Spores are of two types, that is asexual spores and sexual spores. Asexual in Ascomycota, asexual spores, they are in the form of what? Conidia. Conidia, they are produced in chain-like manner on conidiophores. This is the conidiophores, which are the branches, erect branches. In the tip of these branches, many chain-like structures they are produced, which are called conidiophore. Conidiophores contain conidiospores, and these spores then liberate from the conidia and give rise to a new mycelium. Because ultimately spores, if they are asexual spores or sexual spore, ultimately they will give rise to a new mycelium. But the difference is that asexual spores they are produced by asexual mean no sex organs, no sex gametes they are involved, while in the case of what sexual spore production, 6 organs, 6 gametes they are involved, but the ultimate result is the same, the ultimate goal is the same, that is the production of what, a new mycelium to continue its life cycle, to continue its reproduction. In this case, sexual spores, we have talked about the asexual spores put ascomycetes, that is conidia they are produced on erect branches, that is conidiophore. These are the conidia, these chain like structure they are conidia, and these conidia contain conidiospores in them. This is one conidia contain conidiospores, these are conidia, and conidia contain conidiospores. After liberating from the conidia, these conidiospores fall on suitable substratum, get germinate and produce a new mycelium. The most important is the sexual spores. Sexual spores they are produced in fruiting body. Fruiting body are those bodies which produce spores. Just like in ordinary plant, fruit is produced, and inside in the fruit seeds they are present, and these seeds they are involved in the production of new plant. Similarly, in fungi, in the case of ascomycetes, fruiting bodies they are produced, and these fruiting bodies they are sac-like. They are pouch-like. Hence, these fungi got its specific name, that is called sac fungi. Sac fungi means sac. Sac is the fruiting body of these fungi, which is pouch-like structure. In this case, this sac-like body is called ascocarp. Ascocarp is the fruiting body of what? Ascomycota. Ascocarp is the fruiting body of Ascomycota, in which sexual spores they are produced. Ascocarp. Fruiting body is the aggregation of what? Hyphal filament, hyphal threads. They aggregate together to produce what? A fruiting body. In this case, fruiting body is called ascocarp. Ascocarp have many SI in them. Singular is called ascus. Ascocarp is the fruiting body. Ascocarp is the combination of what? Many SI. This is called SI, which is a sac-like structure again. This is called SI. Singular is called ascus. And inside in the SI, sexual spores they are present, which is called ascospores. These are ascospores, which are 8 in number. These are called ascospores, this is called ascus. This is the ascus. The spores present in the ascus is called ascospores, and the number of ascospores they are 8, and they are inside in the ascus, so that is why they are endogenously. They will be produced endogenously. Endogenously mean inside in the sac-like structure. This sac-like structure is called ascus. Inside in the ascus, 8 ascospores they are present. What are ascospores? Ascospores they are the characteristics. Remember the word, they are the characteristic sexual spores produced in the member of what? Ascomycetes. Ascomycetes they are a member of what? Division ascomycota. Understand? Fruiting body they are of different shape, that is some are cup shaped structure, some are flask shaped structure, some are ball shaped structure, some are crescent shaped structure. So fruiting bodies they are of different shapes. These are the different shapes of what? These are the different shapes of the fruiting body. Some are cup shaped structure, that is apothecium, histothecium, clistothecium. So these are different types of fruiting body. Some are cup shaped structure, some are flask shaped structure, some are ball shaped structure, closed shaped structure, some are crescent shaped structure. But the ultimate goal of these fruiting bodies, they are the production of sexual spores, that is the production of ascospores. Ascospores, which are 8 in number, produced inside in the ascus. Many asci, they are present in the fruiting body. So this is all about the word ascomycota. Sac fungi, member of ascomycetes, because they are the important fungi. Half of the fungi belong to these groups include parasitic member, saprophytic member. Parasitic member cause different diseases in plant, that is especially in the fruit plant trees and cereal crops. Powdery mildew, downy mildew, peach leaf curl are caused by what? The member of ascomycota. Aspergillus is another fungus belong to this group. Also it causes different diseases, that is ringworm disease, skin diseases. Saprophytic member, they are those members which obtain their nourishment from dead organic matter. Well-known example is penicillium, which is the beneficial type of fungi, as it is the source of what? A wonder drug that is called penicillin. Penicillin is a antibiotic, broad spectrum antibiotic used for different diseases. Yeast is, that is budding yeast, which is commonly known as khamir. The scientific name is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It is commonly known as budding yeast, baking yeast, or fermenting yeast, because the fermentation industry and baking industry lies on this yeast, which is commonly known as khamir. Due to the presence of what? Zymase enzyme in them, it is involved in the production of what? Ethanol plus carbon dioxide and other products, that is wine, beer, etc. they are produced. And this is its life cycle. How it reproduces? By the production of spores. Spores may be asexual spores in the form of conidiospores inside in the conidia, which are produced in chain-like manner on arrayed branches, that is conidiophores. These conidiophores, they are developed from the mycelium. After getting when the mycelium getting maturity, so ultimately it will produce the erect branches, then spore-bearing structure. Here spore-bearing structure, they are conidia. When the life cycle is all the sexual method, so in sexual method, sexual spores they are produced. Sexual spores they are produced in fruiting bodies. Fruiting bodies, they are called ascocarp. Ascocarp are different shapes: cup shaped structure, flask shaped structure, ball shaped structure, crescent shaped structure. But the ultimate goal of the fruiting body, whatever the shape may be, that is the production of ascospore. They are the characteristic sexual spores present in the member of ascomycota, and ultimately these ascospores will liberated from the fruiting body, and they will get germinated to produce new mycelium at the same time. In this way they will continue their life cycle. So this is all about the ascomycota, the second division of fungi. Let's talk about the last subdivision. Last subdivision is Basidiomycota. Basidiomycota. Basidiomycota is the name of division, that is Basidiomycota, commonly known as the member. They are Basidiomycetes. Basidiomycetes, just like the member of Zygomycota is Zygomycetes, the member of Ascomycota is Ascomycetes, the member of Basidiomycota is known as Basidiomycetes. and commonly they are called as club fungi. Now what is the meaning of club? Club is the characteristic shape of the fruiting body in which spores are produced. Club is the name of a shape. Club is a name of a shape, that is the fruiting body in which spores they are produced, in which spores are produced. So that is why these fungi they are called club fungi, because club is the name of the fruiting body, spore bearing body in which spores they are produced, and these spores they are sexual spores, characteristic sexual spores, which are called basidiospores. Basidiospores they are the characteristic sexual spores produce in the member of what? These basidiomycetes, that is division, the member of division basidiomycota. Basidiomycota include higher fungi. By higher fungi we mean that the mycelium in these fungi will be always septate, uninucleate. Septate mean septation, partition or chambers. Uninucleate mean having one nucleus. For example, this is the mycelium. The tip of the mycelium, that is hyphae, and this hyphae is consist of what? Different chambers or partition, and each chamber contain what? Nuclei in them. Nucleus in them, and there will be a pore in between the partition, so it behave like cells. It is just like cell, but this mycelium will not be multicellular. So in higher fungi, one of the example is Basidiomycota. The mycelium will be septate. It is consist of what? These septa, partition, chamber or cross wall, and it will always be uninucleate. Per chamber one nucleus will be present. So this is the characteristic of what? These fungi. Basidiomycota also include parasitic member as well as saprophytic member, saprotropic or saprophytic member. As I told you, parasitic members are those members which obtain its nourishment from living host. Living host will be plants. Here in the case of plants, the member of Basidiomycota mostly infect crops. What type of crops? That is cereal crops. That is grain, maize, wheat, etc. They are infected by the member of Basidiomycetes. Saprotropic member or saprophytic member are those which obtain their nourishment from dead organic matter. DOE mean dead organic matter. Now the most important feature of these fungi is mycelium. The unique feature of these fungi, that is Basidiomycete is mycelium, because the mycelium pass through three different stages or phases. The first stage is the primary mycelium. Primary mycelium is the first mycelium which is produced as a result of what? Germination of what? Basidiospores. We will talk about in the upcoming topic. Basidiospores, they are the characteristic type of what? Sexual spores. These basidiospores germinate to produce what? That is primary mycelium, and primary mycelium will always be monokaryotic. Monokaryotic mean uninucleate. Uninucleate mean having one nuclei. So this is called primary mycelium. Primary mycelium is that mycelium which is arose or arise from the germination of basidospore, which are the characteristic sexual spores of the basidiomycota. These basidospores